Good afternoon, everybody. Good morning, good night, wherever you are. How are you doing? Welcome to my lunchtime live, my afternoon live. How are you doing? So, for lunch, I'm having bread and pear and fried plantains. Welcome to the afternoon journey, guys. How are you? I do hope that you're having a blessed day so far. Sometimes you need to go simple. And I'm having coconut water. Guys, do you know of anybody who has a coconut farm or coconut tree with jelly? I need some jelly coconut. Come on in, guys. Welcome, welcome. Welcome in, guys. Good afternoon. It's lunchtime. Bread, pear, and fried plantain. Hi, Christian. Hi. How are you doing? Thanks for the love. Hi, Jakivia. Hi. What's up? Welcome in, everybody. Huh? What? No, don't old slippers. Huh? Mm. Eh. Why you got put? So why person trap you? So you were fighting? So what your name of? Mm. Your neighbor? Mm. So you can get chopped up so? Mm. They science you? Eh, you figure here. You have to go give your life to Christ. May I come? I do understand you said they science you. So that's why I say you have to give your life to Christ. Mm. Oh. Uh, you want the I have a crux in the you want the crux? The black crux? Alright. And good that me can help you with now. I remember say, when they come, we can't see. Camera and everything. They say, camera. Okay. So may I tell you say, no, I'm not lying. One on I back to. Yeah. Yeah, better know.
That's why you deal with it, but them don't know.
Oh, okay.
But if you can check him out.
So what the guys were saying a while ago? Oh, they're moving. They're moving. Oh, okay. Oh. All right, later here. They come on there.
Like that.
They come on there. All right. Yeah, man. All right. Yeah, man. All right. Guys, good evening. Good evening. I was interrupted a while ago. Help out somebody who was in need. So, how you doing, guys? I just came in from Falmouth, and while I was passing KFC, lo and behold, I saw two of the yellow bus. Two of the yellow buses. We have to get with it, whether we like it or not, guys. Them still, the government will still use them, even though they look old, but it's the way forward, and there's nothing we can do. So better we stop talk about it. Let's only hope that while carrying the children there is no accident, no incident. We just have to pray. But come September, that's what the children are going. Some children are going to travel in. Two of them park up side by side. They look old and rusty though. But that the government say, that's what they invest in. So we have to work with it. So let's hope children don't reach a school late by traveling on it. So last night I was watching the news, and I saw this gentleman crying he was crying that he's not working and he needs help. He has to leave his job because he has a disabled in-law or father, disabled father, and he also has two children who one is autistic and one has ADHD. Now, he's having serious financial issues, and he said that he went to Path. For those of you who don't know what Path is, so Path is program of advancement through health and education. It's like a scholarship. It's like you get a stipend from the government, but the requirements the requirements that Path is asking for, trust me, I think they need to change it up. Because, all right, if you're to be on Path, um you have you have to live without electricity, in my opinion. um Running water, in my opinion, because they say you're not to have any refrigerator. To qualify, you must not have any refrigerator in your house, nor any television and certain things in your house. You have to be living in a depraved condition in order to get on that program. Now, the gentleman in question, that the man there, him not live in a depraved condition. He live in a good house. Him have TV, he have fridge, but he needs the financial help. He has three. You have to say three. He has two children with disabilities and one adult that is disabled, and he's the sole breadwinner. He said that he has been to Path 7 times, 7 consecutive times over the years, and he's begging them for help to put his, I think his father on the program and the two children on the program. And he said, for the life of me, they refuse. All because he lives in a good house, he have television, in a refrigerator. I strongly feel that they need to change the policies. What Yeah, change the policies. What I think they can do is assess the situation, you know, over a period of time. Put the old person on the on path, and the two children, until the father get gets his footing, get a job, or get a caregiver to stay with the father so that him can go work. But it should not be the case where you have one elderly that is disabled and two children with some form of learning impairment, you know, learning challenges, behavioral challenges. I just think that they should, help him, find some way to help him. Or maybe you have to go find some other means, but the best place to go, a path, because that's what they are there for. The man cried the living eye water, guys, trust me. I just think they could have done something to help him, but that's how it is. And then I know of many children, or a lot of persons living in communities who are living lavishly and is on path. is on path. Them have everything. Them a live better than me, and their children are on path. So maybe it's a friend and company thing, or a links do it. But I think they need to change the requirements, tweak it, because in this day and age, almost every household have one television or one fridge, because we live in a Jamaica the time hot. We are going to want one little fridge to put piece of meat in some ice water. We are going to need ice water. You understand? The children them are going to want to watch TV. You know, so they need to take off the television something there and the fridge something there. You understand? The poorest of the poorest try to live as best as they can. Most houses have television. So if you're going to say, all right, if you have television, you can go on path. If you have refrigerator, you can go on path. A basic something them there, having a television and a refrigerator is basic something that. So I need part they need to look the government need to look into it. You know, I heard the opposition saying that when they win when they win they will try to do something about improving path, getting more families on path. You know, is a lot of promises coming in during this election, and you know, I am foreseeing something, you understand, and persons better be careful how you have your hopes up, because I remember when um during the USA election, where everybody thought that, in my opinion, I thought that because of, you know, Mr. Trump conviction, the charges, many persons who would not voted for him. No, and it was the opposite. They voted for the person with the lot of the amount of charges, and they bypass Kam, what is Kamala Harris, right, and voted for Mr. Trump. Now I am seeing something similar in our election. A lot of persons are saying the People's National Party, they are going to win. You know, I am not going to call that speed until me see. You understand? Even though they are rallying up their troops, but you cannot say that until they may not win back as many seats as the last election. But trust me, based on what I'm seeing, it could be either party wins the election. I don't think any of them have no big edge over each other. All of them are come with them are come with their manifesto. Both of them are come with their promises. You understand? Both of them are come with some promises, or some ridiculous promises. Understand? And you know, I just hope that they not fool the people then, because some of we are get fooled. Some of us are going to be fooled. Because even with the promise that teachers are going to be forgiven if they have student loan, if they remain here in Jamaica, teachers are going to get 20% duty concession for motor vehicle. NHT is going to increase benefits, is going to increase for teacher. All those things I look into. You understand? I sort of don't understand some of the policies. I realize that the Jamaica Labour Party, they are focusing on the getting water into um, the different areas that don't have water. Also, I see them getting the school buses up and running, even though I still think that they should have gotten some better models that are fitting for the Jamaican climate. But nevertheless, they are here. As I said before, I saw two of them in Falmouth Park, and they're testing them out on the Falmouth Road. But let us not put our hopes too high and say, okay, um, this party is going to win. We have to wait and see, because at the end of the day, you have some persons secretly not telling you, you don't know who they're going to vote for. You have the undecided, and sometimes at the undecided people, them make people make the parties win, on this, when you're not sure. And as me say, I think it's going to be a case like the US. um the opposition, they are drawing the card all the time. They're drawing the yellow bus card, and they're drawing the the card with the prime minister not declaring, is, I said, the whole situation with the integrity commission, all those things. They're branding the prime minister, you know of fraudulent activities, fraudster, all sort of things. But nevertheless, you see, when people make up their mind, say, look here, regardless of the charges or whatever skeleton they have in a their bag, in a their closet, if they're a fan of the person, then go and vote for them. No matter what, you could have char iron, you could have char fire. If they make up their mind, say, look here, I'm going to vote for the Jamaica Labour Party, they are going to vote no matter what. They make up their mind, they are going to vote for the People's National Party. You understand? Is who you want. You understand? And it doesn't matter. Because you can't have you see, it's a hot climate here in Jamaica, political climate. You have to know who you have a conversation with. Read the political, having a political conversation. You have to be careful, because you don't know who is who. And if you go say, Lord, look on them mash up yellow bus when me just see in a Falmouth. Even though you don't declare your the side that you're on, then when things say you're on that side, you can't give an honest opinion. They will curse you out. When me say curse you out. So we have to wait and we have to see. So there's going to be some big conference with the two parties in Kingston. So the People's National Party, they postponed their rally that they were going to have Sunday until, I think, about the 10th. I don't know. Then do some postponing go on, because it would be a clash in a halfway tree. And we don't want that, because some persons take it too serious. In Portland, guys, persons are getting beaten. Persons are being attacked, because of their political preference. And we are living in a modern world now. We should be able to, have a civilized conversation, about our likes and dislikes, re any of the parties, but also with Jamaican people, attended, you have some atted when it come on to politics. You have the diarted, but no one should be beaten or feel intimidated when it comes on to your political affiliation. It's one Jamaica, guys, and we have to work together to make this country a better place to raise family, to work, and to live. Yeah. So it's what in the air. I was surprised though. I was really surprised, guys. When me see bus, me say me have to take out my camera like paparazzi. See me, yeah, the yellow buses are here, but when me look at them, me say they don't know. They don't know. So guys, I'm having coconut water. It's so refreshing. Um, Went into Falmouth and I went to the Jelly Man and I got two coconut water, two coconut water hole in this container, and it is so natural and nice. I need to go on a coconut farm. So guys, at the end of the day, the decision is yours. The decision is yours. Listen to the manifesto. Listen to which one you think is more credible. But none of any of them credible though. We don't know. It was, today is what? Today is Friday. It was about Tuesday. I saw the candidate from this area. They had a health fair and it was a good initiative. But I'm wondering, seeing the camaraderie, the pool, the cooperation from the other doctors. So they had a health fair in Duncan's, and when I look, I saw several doctors from the community participating in that health fair. It was the People's National Party candidate, Wicca McNeil. All right, so as you know, he's a doctor, so he was giving free checks. Dr. Patrick Harris was there. Wicca McNeil's son was there. Did I say Patrick Harris? This other doctor from Florida. Several doctors, they were there and they were giving the children. And say it's some doctors charge $2,000, $3,000 just to do the medical check for the pitney them. You understand? And I'm happy that took place, because at least the children, the parents can save that $2,000 or that $3,000 they can buy one textbook, can then get free health check. All right, coming soon. I think at our school they're going to have free health care. I don't know who is putting it on. I saw it, no, but the one at this our school is not free. I think it's $2,000 medical checks. I think it's on August the 14th, if I'm not lying. So yes, so that is $2,000 they have to pay for those checks. But people, anyone who can get free checks, wanna take it, do the free medical and take it, and save the money. Buy the school books for the children. Back to school is just around the corner, guys. Just around the corner. I need to take my vitamins. take my vitamins. So, vitamin C and vitamin B12. Thanks for thumbsing up the live, guys. Guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Um, I have a vacation video coming out soon. I went on a little mini vacation, and that is loading. Yes, as soon as I finish this live here, um, I'm going to finish editing it. Yeah, like up the live, guys, and subscribe please to the channel. Excuse me. So whatever decision you make, guys, based on your political preference, it's yours. Nobody cannot beat you down for it. You don't have to go and broadcast. Some persons brawling with it. For example, I was wearing an orange and black dress, and I went in Falmouth, and because I'm wearing an orange and black dress, boy, I see people them start go so power. We never know say you're one away. We never know say you're one. So what are you talking about? See you wearing your colors, man. I said, am I not free to wear any color, or persons are not free to wear any color that they want to wear? It is not politically inclined or motivated in any way. I just put on my dress to go about my business. You can't tell me no. I couldn't convince the man. The man a thump off my face, a thump off my face. Yeah man, yeah one. So that's why during this season you have to be careful the colors that you wear. You know, even though you should be free to put on any color. See, today me put on green and white. See it there? Then probably think say me a part of the Jamaica Labour Party. The other day me have on the orange. Then things them must say me a part of the People's National Party. So today now they probably think, you understand? So it's like people not free. They brand you according to the color that you wear during this now in the political climate. Yes, I saw Jamaica State. Thanks for thumbsing up the live. You understand? So let us be vigilant, guys. Let us look out our eye. Be careful of the conversation them you have. You understand? Because a colleague of mine told me that she went to the shop, and you know she was having a conversation, and one of the green people take her on. Don't say nothing about the prime minister. Don't say nothing about the prime minister. I mean, they would have done her up. So, just like how you have the People's National Party, they don't want you to say nothing about Mark Golding. The Jamaica Labour Party, they don't want you to say nothing about Prime Minister Andrew Holness. And I mean, we should be able to express our opinions regardless, you know, because it's not serious. We don't see when the two of them go out. Look at the Grand Gala. Then look how they shake each other, and we never see nobody. They gladly welcome each other, and they shook each other hand. Like the wives the same way. You understand? When they meet up, they not cuss and fight. Them smile and greet each other. So the followers should the followers, they should pattern, the leader in a sense. Well, even though when they are campaigning, they say some things where me not think they should have say as a leader, and sometimes a for them behavior, sometimes why the followers them react that way violently. You understand? So I swear to God, this is Jamaica land we love. Mm-hmm. The one and I'll go down. The vitamin C. Alright, let's try again. Mm-hmm. Gone down. Let us see. So guys, if you're in Jamaica, who do you think is going to win the general election here in Jamaica? Is it the People's National Party? Is it the Jamaica Labour Party? Who on the thing go win? Because a piece too not true, you know. They're saying, I mean, true. This one is saying this about this one. This one is saying persons are still saying, you know, that some Jamaicans are stigmatized and they have the same, you know, colonial way back slavery mindset. A lot of Jamaicans are not emancipated, you know. What does our motto say? Out of many, one people. And if they should check the history, Jamaica is a mixed race. We have Chinese, we have Indians, we have whites, we have blacks. And they still don't believe that Mark Golding is a Jamaican by birth. But because of his color. But Mr. Oldness also has a high color. I have seen Mr. Oldness up personally and he could have almost passed the white. So if they're going to look at the color and say that Mark Golding is not a Jamaican by birth, you could say the same thing. If that they're going to look at that, they could say the same thing about Mr. Oldness. You cannot look at that alone, people. And it shouldn't be that. It's always more capable once them have the requirement, you know, once they have the requirement to become prime minister, to lead the country, you know, the person should get a chance. The whole, it's only petty something that Jamaicans look into. I'm going to tell you the truth, you know, a lot of persons will turn away because of this. All right, you expect the prime minister to dress up a certain way because he's the prime minister. You're going to expect the prime minister to come in his jacket suit and well poised, all right, as the prime minister, where Mr. Golding wear a nice yellow shirt and he was chastised for the yellow shirt that he's wearing, which is a Jamaican color, that he is working with a security company. No, look at, I mean, Jamaicans are hilarious, you know. Look, no, I mean, look at that little petty something there. Where they look, where they draw attention to. And I think it was well fitting for the occasion. Both men were adorned in their right suit to match the occasion. You understand? So we need to stop major on the minor, you know, and look at the bigger picture. You know, look at the bigger picture. Look at the work. Look at the work that the Jamaica Labour Party has done. On look upon it, read it. No matter go read in the book. The same book when they spell Jamaica wrong. And by the way, I think that is a typo error. Because all when me a type, when me I write, me misspell something sometimes. Go and look what the People's National Party saying that they have to offer Jamaica if if they are to become the next, political party to reign. Look at the two of them. You understand? And use up your so critical. Now it's time for critical thinking. Put on your critical thinking cap and analyze. And let us stop burst each other head. Because a people said me see I go on. They're saying, all right, listen. Growing up, it it is said that they, and when you look at the history, you could almost say that, say it's true, that the Jamaica Labour Party does not have most educated persons, while the People's National Party, they are the more educated masses as a leader, right? So if you should look, you have a lot of doctors, lawyers, you know, on the orange side, whereas in the green side, some of them they have doctorate, but they are not doctors as a profession, you know. But as me said, them there's something there the minor. Let's major is who you want to lead, is the best person, is who you want to lead. You hear me? Anyway, people, this is where I say goodbye for now. See you on another live. It was a pleasure. Um, it was a pleasure having all of you on my live this evening. Thanks for your input. Thanks for those who come in and like the live. For those who come in and say hi, you know. For those who are hiding in the bushes, yes, I can still see you. Right, remember to like, share, and subscribe, and just be safe, guys, and do the right thing. All right, God bless you, and peace out. Bye.